Ladies and gentlemen, this is fighter get knocked out. The fight is getting closer and closer. Just sat down on the ring. Who's on the ring? Oh, there you go. We had Chris Areola. We had Max Kellerman. We got I forget his name, the football player, and then Mike Coppinger, McCoy, I believe his name was like that. It's been a minute, y'all. I've been watching since Drew Brees and Antonio Gates was on the Chargers. Y'all remember open the gates and let in the breeze. Daylight comes and you got it alone. That's how long it's been since I've been watching football. But it is what it is. We got the host on the ring, and we had Devin, the Dream Haney, and Brian, the Assassin Norman. Both the fighters was locked with the eyes. Brian Norman Jr. got the fire in his eyes, though, ladies and gentlemen. He was staring dead at Devin. And Devin, you low-key can see a little something in him, but we don't know yet. So let's tap into the video. Let's watch the video and break down. You'll get my reaction in real time. So let's get it popping. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr., a Zoom press conference, so to speak. Let's get into it. Be excited. Oh, he tore up Santalan. Over there in San Diego, he tore up Santalan. Was they at the Pachanga, tore him up in the Pachanga. San Diego, the hometown favorite. And where you got to remember, when Brian Norman Jr. was walking to the ring, he was saying they was calling them monkeys and all type of madness. So he had to go out there and put it on Santalan because the fans was disrespecting him. What you gonna do when you gotta pick up the Rougarou? Y'all heard Bill Haney, and you had to pick up the Rougarou. That's what made us like, shit, you had to pick him up. And he was captured. And you seen the poster that Bill Haney had captured the Rougarou at the 140-pound David shit. Say it like Deontay Wilder.
Devin Haney with a lightning quick. He's going to land two more, and down is Cuevas.
Welcome back to
Then I show out. Hold on, I hear the beat and I'm gonna try to spit a freestyle to it.
Inside the Ring. I'm Mike Coppinger,
We
and I
got
am
Devin
now
Haney,
joined
we got
by
Brian
two of the
Norman
best
and
fighters
Mike.
in the world.
They sit
Brian
down
Norman
in the
Jr. and
interview
Devin
about to be
Haney.
talking
And they're
like
going to be
all
fighting
night.
November 22nd in Riyadh for Norman's welterweight title, part of the Ring 4, part of two main events on that show. Guys, thank you both for joining me from your training camps. First off,
look at Brian Norman. Look at the assassin, ladies and gentlemen. Look at on it. What's that outcast? They trying to say, he's trying to say that the people are sleeping on him. They're trying to shun him. And they're saying that he's an outcast. But he's saying, no, I'm the assassin. Or he could just be representing Andre 300, Big Boy, and Outcast. Who knows?
I want to ask you, why was this the right time to make this fight? Two of the young best fighters in the world. I'll start with you, the challenger, Devin Haney.
I mean, that's just the type of fighter that I am. I've been like that, my whole career. I want to fight the best fighters in the world. And right now, I think that he's the best guy at 147. This would be my first fight there. So what better guy to fight than Brian Norman?
He climbing to the top of the mountain. What better fighter to fight than a Brian Norman Jr.? Take him out the game and then let everybody know that I run supreme, that I'm the big dog, that I'm the head honcho in the welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, Devin the Dream Haney is trying to let the world know that come fight night, I must go out there and start doing tricks like Voldemort. And then laugh at the haters who didn't believe in me and let the world know that I'm really him and I'm the true king, and y'all can be mad because before I even walked out to this ring in the locker room, my daddy Bill Haney gave me that conversation.
This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
And come November 22nd, I'm gonna be living to fight another day, to make myself proud, to make my father proud. Ladies and gentlemen, that was me adding a little 2 cents to Devin Haney.
And Devin, one more to you. I want to give you a lot of credit because we see a lot of fighters right now. We just saw with Boots Ennis, right? First fight at 54, he takes a tune-up. You, first fight at 147, you're going right to the smoke, right to a dangerous puncher. And
look at Brian Norman like, hold on, why you giving him 2 questions? You were supposed to ask the challenger, the champion, and then you supposed to come ask me, the champion, a question. You see Mike Carpenter already disrespecting the assassin, and you can see Brian Norman like, okay, I'm gonna take this out on Devin Nash. You can see I blink better than Devin. He blinking, I don't even blink. Damn that. I don't even blink better because I don't blink. Devin blinks, not me. Oh, the assassin looking focused and ready.
Brian Norman, why did you say no tune-ups for me?
Yeah, I mean, that's just not the type of person that I am, the type of fighter that I am. I do think that he is the best at 147, and what better way to take over a weight class than to fight the best guy? You know, get right to it, and you know, take over the division.
And Brian, a lot of credit to you as well. You just went over to Japan to defend.
That should be hot, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I hear a beat, I'll be like, oh shit. I just get to it. I start going crazy with it and let the world know what it is. But yeah, Brian Norman Jr. looking fierce and looking focused. Look at Devin looking at Brian like, oh, this dude's serious. Devin low-key looking like he was looking at that ring side when somebody got hit with a big shot. Devin was like, hopefully that ain't me.
Your title, scored a brutal knockout, probably the leader for knockout of the year right now. And we see a lot of fighters, especially guys that are young like you, you're 24 years old, they pad with a lot of easy title defenses, but not you. Devin Haney is a pound for pound guy. He's one of the best defensive fighters in boxing, and he's established, a lot more experience than you. Why take on this fight now?
If you are sleeping in a position,
because it's the best. Hold on, what's going on with the skeleton there? Y'all better stop being afraid of skeletons. Skeletons is the remnants of your ancestors, because when we decompose, the only thing left of that being is the skeleton. So you represent that as your ancestors. So they trying to make everything that which you are, they trying to demonize it, but don't allow it.
I mean, every reason that you just said, every credit you just gave him, all these amazing things that he has done in his past, why wouldn't I want to fight a fighter like himself? It's just the competitive nature that's in me. It's the reason I am a champion. It's what I go for. He said he's the best. I say I'm the best. Cool. Let's go out and see who truly is that one.
And that's what I'm talking about. Brian Norman Jr. got that dog in him. Devin talk about he gonna come in here and do this to me. I'm gonna go out here and tear his ass up just like I did to homeboy in Japan. And I'm gonna keep that same momentum. And then I'm just gonna travel to Saudi Arabia and do the same thing to my American brother on foreign land, just so it don't have that type of sting on it. Ladies and gentlemen, come fight night. Brian Norman Jr. is looking to clean up Devin Haney, so you know probably in round number 4 he gonna do that thing that he do. Brian Norman Jr. gonna do the gut and eyes move. That's supposed to be Devin body just drop. That's Devin body just dropping. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the... And then go crazy and everybody gonna be screaming. You can see the assassin. He is focused. He could be on the roof of the building of the hotel that Devin Haney is sleeping in. Choose not to go in and get him because he's waiting for fight night. The assassin can be anywhere, but Devin can find him in the center of the ring, the eye of the storm, the chamber of truth. Let's come fight night. Somebody's secret will be revealed. Shit hot.
And Devin, you said that when Brian Norman went over to Japan, knocked out Jin Sasaki, that basically he did what he was supposed to.
Yeah, Jin Sasaki. Devin said he was supposed to clean that dude up. That dude was nobody. That dude was nothing. That dude was beneath him in skill. But not I. Not me. I'm the one that's going to be swifter than ever can be. Come in here and test me and find yourself looking up at the lights because my name is Devin. And I'll be damned if I lose to a Norman. Ooh, it's getting heated, ladies and gentlemen. And look at Norman looking like, shut your ass up. Knock that damn hoodie off your head and knock them headphones out with it, including the eardrum.
To do against that level of fighter. But he did go overseas. Do you give him credit for the way he did it and the fashion, that spectacular knockout?
Hey, look how Brian looking at him, and you better not say the wrong thing.
No, I mean, of course, yeah. I think that it's not easy to knock out somebody in that fashion. I don't care, what level you're on. So I do give him credit for that. But it's different. It's a whole different level that I'm on, and I think a lot of the guys at the top, would have, maybe not have done it the same exact way, but would have ran over, the guys that he's fought as well. So he's done what he has been supposed to do against that level of opposition.
Oh, Devin said he was supposed to eat them and clean them up and then spit them out, regurgitate them. You just did that just for that moment. Devin Haney sounds and talk. He talking like he overlooking the assassin. Devin sounded like this dude. Come on, man. He ain't fought no goddamn fight. You went over there and fought that scrawny dude in Japan that nobody know. Go whoop his anime ass and I ain't none of that. Devin saying he lost Vegas finest.
So tell us, and tell Brian, he's right here. Do you think that Brian's chewing off more than he can handle right now at 24 years old, fighting a Devin Haney that's gone to Australia and beat George Kambosos twice and beat Vasily Lomachenko? Is this too much too soon?
Man, don't be disrespecting no goddamn Norman. Oh, I thought he was asking Norman that. Let me calm down. Let's get back to it. He talking to Devin. I was like, oh, Mike over here, they just disrespecting the assassin. And look at the assassin, just sitting there stoic. Oh, this gonna be a good ass bout, ladies and gentlemen. I like the demeanor of Norman. He got that energy of a warrior. Like, I'm not playing with no goddamn Devin.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I think that like I said, I'm levels above him. I think that he's a good fighter. He's done what he's supposed to do against those guys. Top Rank has done a great job of matching him, against the right guys. But now he's fighting a real fighter, a guy who's been at the top for a long time, and I will show him that I'm just levels above him.
And Brian,
oh, Devin crazy. That's how you're supposed to be talking, Devin. Devin talking that big talk, ladies and gentlemen. I've been there, continent to continent, putting BTA on these opponents. This dude is beneath me, and I'm gonna have to show y'all that. Let's listen to the assassin. Oh, and don't forget, I'm gonna be doing the live blow by blow, sitting right there, giving it to you in real time, throwing you into the fight without your permission with the blow by blow, with the raw emotion, with the precise analysis on the fight in real time. You cannot get this nowhere else. Subscribe to the channel, look in the description so you subscribe to my other channel, because that's where I'm going live. It's rough on this one right now, but we're gonna make it out of the weeds and into the promised land. I promise. I promise my subscribers I will go live. So y'all can get me pumped up. Let me calm down. Turn into a whole nother entity, because it's infantum within. I gotta express that so I don't get possessed. Part of the rules.
Brian, do you think Devin Haney is sleeping on you at all?
I would say I don't really care about the betting odds or anything like that.
Oh, he gritted his teeth. He said nothing like that. He got a little frustrated right there with Brian Norman Jr. Oh, Brian looking to hold up and just put all type of hands and knuckles on Devin Haney. And them knuckles is from Decatur, where the hands is greater.
Do you think Devin Haney is sleeping on you at all?
I would say I don't really care about the betting odds or anything like that.
Tuck that up
and
a little.
regardless, he's sleeping on me. I'm pretty sure he's not going out like that. Pretty sure he was raised better than that. But I'm pretty sure he know what he in for as well. I'm pretty sure he's trying to do everything possible, but no matter what, it's not enough.
Yeah, look,
and it'll never be enough. Because Devin, soon as you feel my power, soon as you feel my wrath, you're going to tuck your tail and you're going to try to run like how you did with Ramirez. But guess what? I know how to cut the ring off. I will cut the ring off, trap you in a corner, brutalize you for as long as it lasts. Because come fight night, I'm turning into the demonic dragon from Georgia. See y'all over here getting spooky for me, and all I'm doing is a reaction, and Halloween been done past. But let's get back to it. Look at Brian Norman Jr., the assassin, ain't blinked once. And look at Devin, he calm, cool, and collected. Like, I've been here, man. I know what he sounded like Floyd and whatnot. I know what I gotta do when it's a fight of this magnitude. I know what it takes when it's a fight of this magnitude. And come fight night, my skills, I'm gonna take them skills and go to a whole nother level.
Fans are really excited for this fight, and we know why. Brian, you're a big puncher, you're explosive. Devin, you're a great defensive fighter, great jab. It's a great style clash, and both of you guys are really hungry. And the stakes are high. We saw you guys get into it at the hotel in New York City back in July. Is there some bad blood now, or is this just competitive spirits getting the best of you guys?
he gonna do whatever he gonna do regardless. You know, no matter what happened in New York or whatever's gonna happen in Riyadh, come fight night, he gonna.
It's Riyadh season. I don't know if we can just keep listening to this beat like this, ladies and gentlemen. But this ain't no lyrics, and I'm talking, so I'll pause it right there. So perfect. Let's tap in. Look at Bill. Look at Devin. That's when Devin got all in Norman's face when he was like, "Man, we chose you." That's when Devin got in Norman's face. "Man, we picked you out. We chose you. We handpicked you." Yeah, that was Devin practicing his art.
He'll come with his game plan. Whatever he's been working on in the gym, he gonna apply it.
And I don't know why the security want to come in and hop in, let the fighters do their thing. A little shoving, they wasn't gonna do nothing big. His ass want to come in there and try to rough up Brian Norman Jr. But look at Brian, got that left hand, put it underneath the right armpit of the security guard and threw his ass over. And look at Pops, he was trying to hold off Pops, but in the defense of the security guard, he was trying to defend like 4-5 mother cluckers. But Norman Jr. said, "Damn all that, I'm stronger than the security guard. Let Devin know that even your security can keep me off of you."
I'm gonna do the same thing. So it doesn't matter.
Devin, we know you're a betting man. Are you surprised that you're the underdog, and do you see it as disrespect?
It is what it is, you know.
And homegirl right there with the ponytail, she even threw a swing. Look at homegirl right there with the ponytail. She tried to swing at somebody.
You know,
boom, you can see it right there. She tried to swing at somebody. That's assault, ma'am. You can't be doing that. Look at something, through something. I want to see.
It is what it is. You know,
there go the hand right there. She picked up something and she threw something. Yep, and threw it right there. That's assault, man. I don't know what, nobody, when this happened, nobody even mentioned her right there. These fighters, and if they over here trying to defuse the situation and you trying to throw something at the fighters, she's trying to harm Devin, security guard, and Brian Norman. She don't know who that thing, what that thing she threw, who it could have hit. You calm down though. I just noticed that she tripping.
You know, if they sleeping on me, it is what it is. I'm gonna go in there, like I said, I'm gonna do whatever I'm supposed to do to win, and that's what I will do. You know, it is what it is.
So tell the viewers, are you laying a big bet on yourself?
Now this.
Are you laying a big bet on yourself? Hell no, I ain't betting on myself. God damn it. No, you better. Can you? You can bet on yourself. Hell yeah, you better bet on yourself and win big.
I think that's illegal. Ain't that illegal or something?
Hell no, you ain't in no team. You a fighter. You're a boxer. You ain't in the NFL or none of that. Ryan Garcia did it. I think, yeah, Ryan Garcia bet against you and won like $12 million or some shit like that. Yeah, bet on yourself, champ.
I don't think it is, but.
Ryan Garcia did it.
I don't know.
See, boom. Brian know what I'm talking about. Ryan Garcia did it. What you scared for now? Ooh, the assassin. Look, he said, if you really believe in yourself, you will say, hell yeah, I'm gonna bet on myself. But see, you folded right there and I got your ass. Ooh, that's a slip up right there from Devin Haney. He was like, ooh, can I bet on myself? I don't know. And then the assassin was like, Ryan Garcia bet on himself and won hefty, I think it was 12 million or something like that. Don't quote me on that. 12 million. And now what? You don't believe in your ability? Your ability? Oh yeah, the assassin ain't playing, y'all. It's gonna be a whole new Brian.
Versus you.
I gotta check it out.
Look, versus you. You probably don't remember because he was beating the shit out you with his left hand. But yeah, it really happened. Brian Norman Jr. roasting Devin in real time. He said Ryan bet against you. Goddammit, you probably don't remember because that left hand was tormenting you that night. So what you think gonna happen on November 22nd, sucker? That's Brian Norman Jr. talking to Devin.
Check it out. I don't think that's illegal. I don't know.
But Devin said, I'm gonna cover my backside. God damn it, I got good money coming in. I ain't trying to give it away.
Yeah, Brian, speaking of that Ryan Garcia fight, you know, obviously it ended up being a no contest. Ryan Garcia did miss weight. He was caught with a banned substance in his system, but there were 3 knockdowns in the fight and there's still footage. Do you take anything from that fight?
Of course I say.
Look, he said, yeah, you ain't got no loss on your record, but we can still see you got your ass whooped, Devin. You can do all what you want to do, get the record expunged, and you just undefeated with a draw, but the footage is still there. You got hands and feet put on you. It's like menace to society. This shit almost good, like when Kane was whooping your ass. Look, and then Devin went to go file that lawsuit. That was... Now we'll see when I go down to the police station and hand them this motherfucking tape. And it's like, yeah, whatever. He still whips your ass.
From that fight, but also every other fight also. I'm not gonna judge a man off one night of performance. Also, he could may have learned something from that. Also, so no matter what,
Why? Hey, look at Sean. Oh, what's it? Sean Garcia, Ryan Garcia, little brother. When Devin got his hand, when Ryan got his hand raised, look how the brother, he was like a little schoolgirl. Look at Sean.
what I say,
Excited for his brother, turned into little Shani. Look, turned into little Shani.
things from that fight, but also every other fight. Also, I'm not gonna judge a man off could may have learned something.
Watch, look at the brother to the left. The right arm, by the right armpit and tricep of Ryan Garcia. Look at Sean Garcia. Look how he celebrate. He was
From that also. So no matter what,
he can hold himself. Shout out to Inside the Ring. This is good. Very is.
training for the best.
In the zone. Without the zone, we wouldn't even be here.
Devin Haney possible. I'm
Fight to get knocked out in the zone working together. Look, who would have thunk it? That's like Harold and Kumar escaped from Guantanamo Bay. He was like, what's wrong with his eyes? We believe he's of Korean descent. Al-Qaeda and North Korea working together. Bigger than I thought. So shout out to Harold and Kumar escaped from Guantanamo Bay. That was a quote from the movie.
training for the best that he can bring. So of course I'm watching that fight, but also I'm not Ryan Garcia. I don't necessarily fight like Ryan Garcia. So at the same time, I'm not really tripping on that fight.
Devin, you have a big experience edge when you talk about these quality of opponents. Do you think that's going to show on fight night?
Yeah, for sure. I think that come fight night, he will be very surprised. But I think Brian Norman is a stand-up guy. I think he'll give me my just due once I'm victorious, and that's all I'll be looking for.
Look, he's a Southern gentleman, so when I go out there and put the beats on him and beat him from pillar to post, he gonna be like, you know what, you was just a better fighter, and I just I really didn't believe that you was this strong and just this dominant. And just give all the flowers to Devin Haney. Devin Haney said, yeah, I'm gonna put the beats on him and he gonna be a man about it at the end of the day. And look at Brian Norman. Like, man, shut your ass up.
All right, Brian, what's your response to that?
I mean, I won't have to because I'm pretty sure that my hand will be raised by the end of that night. But
my hand will be raised by the end of that night. Oh, Brian ain't playing. He's like, I wish I can jump through this TV like that little girl on the ring. Y'all remember the ring, little Samara. Remember Samara, she'll hop through that TV on your ass and get you. First, you'll get a phone call, 7 days. That's gonna be Brian Norman Jr. calling Devin Haney's hotel room in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And he gonna, as soon as Devin pick up, hello, Norman Jr. gonna be like, 7 days, and hang up the phone.
I'm gonna say the same for him. I feel like he'll be a respectful young gentleman.
Okay.
And give him my just due.
A lot of respect here.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Hell, you talking about? We two gentlemen coming out here putting our life on the line to get this paper, to get notoriety in the world, to let our egos just let the next man ego know that you will bend at my will and take care of our families. We ain't got to be out here disrespecting one another. What you want me to be out here niggering? Hell to the nah. We respectful gentlemen. And we gonna let our hands do the disrespecting. Mike Coppinger on that bull hickey. See, that's strike one on his ass right there. And when it's like, oh, you guys is just calm today. Like they just want niggas out there acting crazy. Hell to the no.
Stem from. First to you, Devin.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's respect. Like I said, I'm preparing for the best Brian Norman.
Oh, he could be right. Sometimes niggas just gotta be quiet. He said, I don't respect this dude. Hell, you talking about fighter getting knocked out. You don't speak for me. That's Devin.
And we'll see on November 22nd who's a better man, which will be me, but we'll see.
Yeah, Brian, you have actually been very complimentary of Devin. You said he has a lot of heart, he has a lot of dog in him. What do you like about Devin Haney's game?
I'm gonna say I respect every man that steps into the ring. To be a champion, to begin with, it takes a whole lot of discipline and courage just to say, I'm going to be the best. You feel me? So the fact that he did that, why wouldn't I respect the man that's crazy just like me? So now I respect him to the max, just simply for stepping to the ring, but also for being crazy enough to say, I'm going to be a champion. And Also, I'm just a little bit crazier than each and every last fighter out here. So that's the advantage I got over any and everybody.
Batshit crazy fighters, two of them going inside of the ring, unchained, just loose, ready to run amok in the squared circle. I like that right there from the assassin. He just called himself batshit crazy, and he's coming out to just totally annihilate Devin and let him know that I'm on the side of the Joker crazy. I'm that type of crazy. And if you know what, I can turn you into a Harley Quinn or something if you want to be my little sidekick. This is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. They said it was gonna get heated, and it's heating up just a little bit, but I wanted to get just a little bit spicier.
Yeah, and look, Devin, you're active on Twitter. You see all the trolls, right? You're one of the biggest stars, and people like to joke about your power and all this. But I thought you showed improved power at 140. Now you're going up to 147. And we saw Terrence Crawford gain way more power when he moved up to 47.
TB.
Are you going to be stronger and more powerful at this weight?
Like TB.
Wow.
Oh shit, they be cheating. Oh. You don't want no machine over there. The man and machine working together. What is that? Transhumanism, ladies and gentlemen. The singularity. Now we gotta go watch the Terminator.
I don't even think so. I know so. You know, I'm much stronger in, you know, training, sparring. I think my punch resistance will be much better at 147. I think that's just naturally just how it is. I was cutting down, you know, killing myself to make 140, 135. So I think I'll be at 147 for a while, and I think this will be my best weight class.
Brian, who do you think is going to be the bigger man on fight night? Obviously, you've been at 147 your whole career pretty much, and you're a big, strong puncher.
That's where folks get it twisted. I'm not that big, man. I just got bricks for hands. That's literally it. I'm not the biggest guy out here. I'm not even trying to advocate for being the biggest guy out here. I just put people out. That's it. But regarding the bigger man, I really don't think that matter necessarily speaking. I feel like once two fighters make weight or whatever, that's all that matters. I don't care how big you get after that. You still touch that scale at the right weight. Now, your rehydration process and all that, it still matters. So to me, it don't really matter about who bigger or smaller.
I think he's been.
Ooh, it don't matter at all, because hold on, I'm getting the sense that the assassin is gonna come out here and box. He gonna come out here and show all his game, go into his toolbox, his tool shed, but I like to say go into his Grandma Cromwell bag. That's from Halloween Town. Grandma Cromwell had that bag that go to a whole nother dimension, and I believe that's what the assassin gonna do, and I believe that's what Devin gonna do. But we in for a hell of a bout with two batshit crazy fighters, two batshit crazy men.
Been cutting down to 147 for a while. He came out of the amateurs. He been fighting, you know, at this weight class since the amateurs. So I think that you know, he will be the one cutting more weight on you know, before the fight, and having to cut down more than me.
Ooh, so Devin them been watching Brian, and they probably got a spy in there. Or Devin probably got an advantage. He's saying, I'm holding on to all my natural ability. He's gonna be losing some of his natural ability and his muscle mass. So all that power is gonna be null and void. And he gonna be in a whole nother continent in Saudi Arabia. He ain't gonna be used to that. He ain't never fought outside of the States before. I have.
Yeah, and Brian,
I would be fighting more at my natural weight, and he would be the one cutting more.
Are you suggesting I can't make 47 no more, sir?
And respectful in the response right here. Okay, I think this where it's gonna get heated. Brian said, hold on, you saying I can't make 147 and I'm gonna have to move up? Well, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna come in at 145.5 pounds.
No, I mean, I think that you're the champion. I think you will make weight. You know, you should make weight. You're the champion. I think you're a true professional, as you should be. So I don't question you will make 147.
Brian, you started making noise last year. You had that big knockout of Giovanni Santian, and you've continued that streak. But look, Devin's been at the top for a long time. Did you have Devin Haney in your sights, even though you were at a bigger weight than him?
No, actually, I never thought I would fight him. You know, he was making noise at 35 for a while. And then, if I ain't mistaken, he just moved up to 140 and had 2 fights, I believe. So now I thought, never thought I'd be fighting, but shoot, here we are.
Here we are, and it's gonna be a banger. November 22nd, Devin the Dream Haney versus Brian Norman Jr., the assassin, is going down. one of these fighters, if not both of them, you know what? Both of these fighters hold their destiny into their hand. Now we got to listen. Well, the fighters got to listen to the wise dragon.
None of us can choose our destiny, Merlin. And none of us can escape it.
Protect yourself at all times. Respect yourself. Therefore, you will respect the sport. Subscribe to the channel because I will be going live fight night. But you got to go to the description and go to my other channel. They tripping. Have a good one.
As you've been practicing on your art, you know you're way in the dark.